Detroit, what up, though? It's your boy Bandit. And this is what up, though. You know, we do this every Friday night at 10 o'clock. Sorry for a little bit of delay. Hey, we had a little things we got to go through. You know, people just getting home from work and everything else like that, busy schedule. But I'm going to let y'all know who here with me. DaeDae in the building. Introduce yourself.
What up? It's your boy DaeDae. Welcome to Detroit Fan Report. What up, though? Ready to talk some Lions, Tigers, and Wings. Let's go.
Y'all know who he is. Y'all can see him on every platform. That man coming from LFR.
What up, though? Welcome back, everybody. Fucking finally back on the damn schedule because Bandit's ass.
Man, you the one who fell asleep last week.
Man, I want to hear that, bro.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen, I'm just here, you know.
So you don't get fined?
I did fall asleep last.
You Hoboken.
Yep.
Got it.
I did fall asleep last time, so that was my fault. Not really, but you know, blunts happen.
We also got
Shout out.
Mike coming and going on, but we also have here the first lady of Detroit Fan Report. Y'all know who she is. Tori. Introduce
Hi.
yourself, Tori.
Hey, it's Tori. I haven't been on, but I'm glad to be here.
For sure. We glad you here. Let's
Thank
say that.
you.
You feel me? Blessed to have you here, man. This is Detroit. What up, though? Where we go through some of the hottest topics that's going around the state. I mean, the city of Detroit. With our sports teams. I said state. Y'all got me wrong. But we're gonna start off with this, man. St. Brown, a no-show, man. It's voluntary. You feel me? It's voluntary workouts. You feel me? But he is going through a contract dispute with the Lions, man. Daddy, do you take this serious that St. Brown's missing out? OTM?
No. No. The word voluntary is right there. Voluntary, whether he had a contract or not, it's not a big deal. I mean, you look around the league, some of the biggest receivers are sitting out. CD Lamb's not there. I don't believe, what's the other one I just heard the other day who's not at practice? Amara, CD, two of the top big guys right there. They're not at practice. Man, it's voluntary. I don't care. As long as you're there for mandatory OTAs, that's all I care about.
Tori, you take this as a big deal, St. Brown? You know he'll work.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
not at all. It's voluntary. He's the hardest, I would say, worker that we have on this entire team. We see it all season. That guy works harder than probably every single person on the team. He does off-season stuff with Jared. There's no worries. He's probably doing training while they're training here.
He did show up for the jersey reveal, though.
I'm not worried about that. I don't even know why anybody's even worried about it. I mean,
He's not going anywhere. He knows it.
Don't even worry. Don't even worry about this conversation because he's gonna be a Detroit Lion. That's a fact. And then if he's not, we're getting a first round pick back.
Man, there's some people on Lions Twitter don't think he's worth the first round pick.
Wow.
Some Lions Twitter is a bunch of fucking morons too, and we know that. So I mean, they still want Stafford at quarterback. So
I'm just saying though, like him, he always be at voluntary. I mean, Scott, I'm just saying he always be at voluntary training camp and everything else like that. So you don't think this is a big deal, or you don't think he's sitting? Why do you think he truly missed? Is it because of the contract? Is it?
It could be a couple of different reasons, bro. It literally could be a couple of different reasons. It could be that he has family shit going on. It could be he has his own camp workouts for this time still going on. It could be partly the contract situation where he just wants to miss a couple of days or a week of this shit and show, hey, listen, I am not fucking around. Let's get this done type of deal. To me, like I said, I'm not too really worried about it. There's no reason to be worried about it until there's a reason to worry about it. So
If it spills over into mandatory, then I'm gonna start having an issue with it.
yeah. For sure.
Now, if everybody was there, I'm talking the whole offensive side of the ball was there, and he's not, then I might have like a slight like, why aren't you there? But as of right now, I could care less. Could honestly care less that he's not there.
Well, this is why I don't care, because he already got a chemistry with Goff. That was his quarterback when he came in his rookie season. So they already got that chemistry. They already got that. You know what I mean? They know, hey, when I take this back step, I mean, throw the ball this way. You feel me? They already got that going on, and not only that, it's St. Brown. St. Brown, he that man. You feel me? He gonna show up at your camp. He gonna show up. He gonna be show up ready. So I really don't feel like this is too big of a deal. You feel me? So we just had to talk about it on here. Next subject we're gonna talk about is a couple players that's like got off a year suspension. Remember they got caught gambling with J-Mo, and I wonder if we should bring them back or just let them walk. Start right here with Quintus Cephas, man. Do the Lions re-sign him?
No.
I mean, what do we do with Quintus Cephas? I mean, we do need receiver though.
There's no reason to even touch him.
No.
Even before then, dude, he was injury prone all the time. Dude was hurt more than he was healthy. Like, dude, like he's a big. I think he's a big body guy. I believe, ain't he? Ain't he like 6'3", 6'4"? Maybe.
I think he's like 6'2".
But dude could never stay on the field, bro. Never.
To me, it's a lost cause with him. Just let him move on with his career. Let him figure something out in a different situation because it is no way.
He has no career. His career's over with.
I mean, he has a career in the UFL.
It's
not over. It's not over, bro. I mean, you're gonna see him on fucking Sundays here. I mean, on Saturdays here pretty soon.
He could have played in the UFL.
I know, not this year. I'm telling you, he's still trying to make it in the NFL, bro, on a low roster spot. He's not gonna make it. He's gonna go play in the UFL.
Some team might be desperate enough to take him.
There's no way, Tori. Who?
He could be a camp body for somebody.
Name one.
I don't know.
The Giants. The Giants. Giants have nobody.
There's a fucking draft about to happen.
Okay, you still need camp bodies. Like
I am picking undrafted free agents out of fucking North Dakota State before taking Quintus Cephas on.
Now hold on before your next thought, your next statement. Let me introduce the man who said he was gonna be on time today. Who late?
Hey,
Mike.
hey, y'all too early, man. Y'all early. Hey, what's up, y'all? This Mike at @WhatPride_JR. Nah, I was just mad. The work was crazy today.
Hey man, anybody gonna stop you from getting that money, man?
On Twitter.
I hear what DaeDae just say. What did you say, DaeDae?
I said you're the biggest Cole fan on Twitter.
Oh yeah, man. I'll take that title. That's cool.
BBL Drizzy.
Hey, this Rumble said, "Cold world." But Mike, we're gonna ask you the question. You just popped in, you know what I mean? Quintus Cephas, man. What we doing? Is he eligible to return this year, man? Like, do you think the Lions should resign him? Let him go? Like, what should we do with Quintus Cephas?
I don't think they should resign him, man. Let him go on about his business and go somewhere else if he get another opportunity.
Yep.
I said the UFL.
Yeah. Hey, shit, he might have to go to the UFL or whatever they call it. Like, I mean, I like where our wide receiver room is. I'd rather add a wide receiver in the draft personally than to bring him back.
Yep.
If they did add him, though, I wouldn't be like surprised by it. I mean, it'd just be a camp body. He probably wouldn't make it past the first
right.
cut.
That's what I was just about to say. If they did add him back, he's probably just a camp body, just battling to see if he can make the last spot.
No, I don't think he makes past the first round. That what do they go from 92 to 75 or something?
I thought they passed a rule where they don't have to cut everybody like in waves anymore. I thought they just do one cut.
I think that's right. I do. I think that's right.
See, I wouldn't mind bringing him into camp and see where he at, see what he can do, and if he earned a roster spot, on this team, I wouldn't mind him being in the back. But I think they should at least just re-sign him, at least for training camp.
Oh,
Sky, I see you down there shaking your head. Why you disagree with me?
No, there's just absolutely no reason. I'd literally rather have any of the undrafted free agents.
Yeah, I'm with Sky.
Pick one out of a hat.
I'm with Sky. I like our wide receiver room.
Go ahead, Mike.
No, that was it. I'm with Sky. I agree with him. I like our wide receiver room. I'd rather give a young guy just coming into the league a chance and to bring Cephas back. Like, I feel like he kind of had his shot already, multiple shots.
And he's not a true X, Mike. We don't even fucking need him. Like,
exactly.
we're gonna do anything with anybody, we need an X outside of Donovan Peoples-Jones, like because
Yeah, that's what
I
I want.
think he's a good guy, like, but the dude has cemented himself as a great blocking wide receiver. If he pops off this year, whoopity doo. I'm glad, happy for you. Please do something in the wide receiver route situation, but continue to block well for our fucking running backs, like you were brought in for. All I want.
So DaeDae is a pass or let him go.
He can go, bro. He can go.
Sky and Mike, I got y'all opinion. You already saying let him go. Tori, would you say Pat?
He can go. We don't need him. Our wide receiver room is fine. We do need another X. And the thing is, we have a big room. Even with our practice squad guys, we have depth for competition. And that would be the only reason to bring him into a camp is to push competition, push for that spot. And we already have a good amount of guys to do that I would take over him in the first place. So he would just be added for nothing, in my opinion.
I'd rather bring back that Drummond kid from last year.
Oh God, don't say him again, bro.
Drummond, or what was the?
I'd rather get Alexander back than Drummond. At least he can return punts.
And I just saw Rumble comment on there about DPJ.
You got it.
Yeah, no DaeDae.
Bring back Tom Kennedy.
Oh God, stop, Tori, stop it. Tom, that threw me off for a second. I ain't even gonna lie. Next person we gonna talk about, you know what I mean? He was caught gambling too with JMO and Quinton Cephas. Do we bring back CJ Moore?
I like that one. I wouldn't be mad at that one.
He was our
Go ahead, Michael. Let you start it off.
Yeah, I like that one. He was pretty good with us in this bro, man. He did a lot of things. He was the special teams ace, so if they want to do that, I would not be mad.
Special teams captain.
Yep, captain mistaken. As well. Yeah. I think he was. Yep. He had one of the biggest plays for us, man, with that fucking fake punt, man. I would love to bring him back. I'd love to bring him back if they did.
DaeDae.
Yeah, he can come back. See what he's got. See where he's at. I don't see him like unseating Reeves Maven, because I think Reeves Maven is taking his spot as the special teams ace.
He was on the team with Reeves Maven.
Yeah, but Reeves Maven got a bigger role when CJ Moore was cut.
We also didn't re-sign Reeves Maven that year. We let him go away, then we came back. He wasn't on that year team when he got a bigger role, bro.
Right, Reeves Maven went down to Houston. And then we resigned and brought him back here. But nah, I bring him back. Why not? Camp body. He's a safety, which is a natural position. We're weak in the safety room anyway. He offers plenty to this team other than just playing defense. Bring him in. Why not?
Tori.
I'm in the same boat. Bring him back. Even if he doesn't win a spot, he was our special teams guy. Nonetheless, I agree that Reeves Maven did the next man up, took his spot, and we just re-signed him on a two-year deal. So
yeah, that year he got suspended. I think we did sign him to a two-year year. You're right.
No, yeah, we just did Reeves Maven this year.
No, I think we re-signed CJ Moore that year too. He got suspended, if I'm not mistaken.
We did, but I
Maven took his spot, but.
I think what she's trying to say is we just re-signed Reeves Maven too.
Yeah, we just re-signed him this offseason. So I don't see if he is that replacement for him, why bring him back when he's been replaced? And I'm more than happy with him being our ace. But we can bring him back and see what he does.
DaeDae, your thoughts?
All right, set my thoughts. Bring him back in.
Oh, I always do that with you, don't I? Sky, your thoughts, man.
I mean, bro, it really just depends on what our safety situation is and who we re-sign, if we re-sign anybody else. Because I mean, he's like the last chance guy. Like if we don't draft a rookie, if we don't in like the late rounds, if we don't go out there and say re-sign Tracy Walker because he was in there, or one of the other 15 fucking safeties on the list. Safeties that are available this year. yeah, I mean, go ahead and resign him. But we don't necessarily need him again. We're gonna have gunners available this year. Obviously, they already have a plan for Chase and all those guys that played special. So, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, CJ Moore ain't shit. I don't really like the fact that he had the gambling going on. So that's another thing too that you have to worry about is I know it's not going to happen again more likely, but is it going to happen again? It's just another fucking thing to worry about. No, I don't really give a fuck. CJ Moore to me can move the fuck on and go to a different team. To me, again, like these guys, I'm trying to me. Let's navigate away from all the bullshit that was the past and let's continue to fill with new, ready to go guys that are just younger.
Hey, I ain't mad at that take.
No.
I feel like, I mean, with Quinton Cephas, I mean, what could it hurt? I mean, you're not gonna pay nothing but the bare minimum for these guys. You feel me? Like they ain't gonna take up that much salary cap. I mean, at least bringing them to see what they got. You feel me? That's what I say. I mean, Sky, I know you kind of harsh. You like fuck them. But
I mean, Cam body shit. But I'm just saying they're not gonna go out and resign these guys. You want to bring them back for cam bodies and let them run that. I mean, I'd rather have them try to go, hit the block and see if they can get contracts places to get on other teams because they're not gonna resurface here in Detroit at any level. Like CJ Moore might on injuries, but like Quinton Cephas is not he's not gonna play here. So they have no interest, or they would instantly we would already heard about the resign.
They have no.
Anybody else got any comment on that?
I think this is the fans want the CJ Moore signing more than they would like the Cephas signing.
But why?
Yeah.
Tell me why though. Like these guys got to give me a good reason besides like depth at safety, because there's got to be more to it than that. Like
I think it's more so special teams for me. Like depth at safety, like I don't really care. I mean, we do need depth at safety, but that wouldn't be the reason why they bring him back on the team. Like, I mean, this team is one of the teams, like it's a couple other teams like the 49ers and all the other contending teams, like they take special teams very seriously. Like they take 3 phases of football seriously. So you can never have too many aces on special teams. I don't care what nobody say, but I'm with Sky though. It ain't that big of a deal. Like if they don't want to give him another opportunity, I'm not mad at that either.
Right.
It's time to move on with the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, this is for you, man. Next subject. What's going on? Detroit, what up, though? Tigers. What's going on with the hitting, man?
Man, Tigers batting is trash, man. Like if we could hit, we would have a much better record. Like our pitcher has been good for the most part. I don't like the Maeda signing. I liked it in the offseason, but he's been bombing. Like I thought he would at least be like halfway decent, but he's been trash. But the pitching outside of him, for the most part, has been getting it done from the starters and the bullpen. It's just the hitting, man, is so far behind, man. All right, let me look up some stuff here real quick.
Our only person over 300 just got hurt too, so that's sick. Gio,
right? And he wasn't even supposed to get that much time, man. That's the crazy part. He's the best hitter so far, and he's supposed to be like more of a utility guy. Like none of our hitters that's supposed to be hitting are hitting right now. Let me look up our batting averages.
Yeah, it's not
pretty.
That leads me to what's going on with Torque and Javi.
Yeah, especially Torque. Like people are starting to turn on Torque, and shit for good reason, man. It's the 3rd year, and last year he did have the 31 home runs, but that was really towards the tail end of the season. Like for a majority of the season, he was not hitting for average, and he wasn't getting them home runs either. He just went on a tear to end the season. But
is the only other person doing shit.
Not like Kerry. Kerry's been doing some good stuff.
Yeah, he's.
I know they're 10-9 right now, and
batting over.
It was. I can look it up right now. They was playing today.
It's not a lot of.
Well, when y'all want to talk about a real baseball team, let me know. We're 22.
Man, don't nobody care about your bandwagon Atlanta team.
22-5, son.
That's just crazy. Like you just pick up a team that's winning out of nowhere, which is crazy. But whatever.
Bro, I done been living here for a long ass time now. Come on.
That's
Detroit.
insane.
Sound like I just
Detroit
moved
right
to
now
Atlanta
is
again.
up at the top of the ninth. They up 5-4 against the Minnesota Twins right now, and they're 10-9.
The
Minnesota
Minnesota Twins are fucking terrible though.
Yeah, they're 6-11.
We just beat the Rangers.
Yeah, and a couple of their wins have came from against us.
Yeah,
I just want to know where all the hitting came from at the beginning of this, where it was out at the beginning of the season, where it's now. Like, are we starting to slump? Like, what's happening here?
Well, that's the thing. Like, even that when we were winning them games, like we weren't really hitting. Like, we were winning very, very close, razor thin games. Like, our pitching was keeping us in it, and they would just get one hit and we win the game. Like, it wasn't like we were going crazy, man. It's bad.
Yeah, but the batting averages were better than this. I mean, Jake Rogers is batting .0191.
Hey, man, what's killing the team is Javi, man. Javi is he's at 172 right now. Like, he's getting paid, I think, $24-25 million, and he's batting sub 200, man. That's not good, man. That's not good.
Up, bro.
And then Torkelson ain't doing much better, man. Like, 216 is terrible. So yeah, so they start getting these averages up, man. You got to have your hitters that's supposed to be your main hitters. They got to have better averages than 200 or sub 200. It's just not. That's not good.
Absolutely. We gonna keep y'all updated on the Tigers game. Why it's on right now. But since I got two people from the draft show, DaeDae and Mike over here, we got a question like. Oh, wrong one. My bad. Brad Holmes, man, what is he gonna do with that first round pick, man? It's been rumors and talks that he's gonna trade out of the first round and everything else like that. I heard he already made an apology speech or something like that. So, what are y'all thinking, Brad? What is y'all thinking Brad Holmes gonna do with this first round pick, man? Especially it being in Detroit, a lot of people are gonna be at the draft, me myself included, and I know a lot of people from Detroit Fan Report will be there. So y'all see us out there, man. Make sure y'all look at us and say what up, though. You feel me? No autographs, though. Only pictures.
No.
Hell no. ain't nobody gonna be asking for our damn autograph.
Hey, man, we got 50 viewers right now, man. I appreciate everybody coming to watch this, man. Y'all could do anything on this Friday night, but y'all here with us, man. Please make sure I hit the subscribe button on YouTube, Detroit Fan Report. But
yes, sir.
DaeDae and Mike, man, y'all are draft experts right now, man. So what y'all think Brad Holmes gonna do with this first round pick, man? Let us know before me, Sky, and Tori come in and give our thoughts. Mike, you first.
Man, I really don't know because he can go a multitude of ways. Like our roster, I really love where our roster is. I think even before this draft, I think when you look at the NFC or NFL just period, I think we are top 5 roster in the NFL, and we're not 5 either. Like we have one of the best from front to back. You can go position by position. Like we have one of the best in the league. So he has a lot of options, a lot more options than he had when he first came here. Like it's not that many holes. And even the people, if we do make the first round pick or trade down or whatever, like it's not that many positions that you're gonna be getting starting time, let alone playing time that much, man. Like we don't have that many positions. Like he said in his press conference, he said about the offensive line. Even if they take a lineman, it's gonna be hard for that lineman, no matter what round they select them in, to crack that top 5. Like they're solidifying in damn near every area on the field, man. So he could I can see him trading up if he likes a certain player that much. If the player is lingering around, he could do that, or he could trade back, like he said. And shit, I forgive him, man, because I know he know what the hell he's doing. He hasn't steered us wrong in any of these drafts so far. So whatever he wants to do, I'm fine with it.
Absolutely. DaeDae, give us your thoughts, man. What is Brad Holmes gonna do with this first round pick, man?
Bro, Brad's a villain. He's finna trade back. And he's finna wait until like pick 27, 28 to announce that they're trading back to watch. So all Lions fans are gonna be sitting there waiting. And I think he trades back and gets a multiple, I think 2 seconds, try to get 2 seconds or a second and a
This
third.
year, next year?
No, Carolina has 2 seconds this year. Try to get their 2 seconds for 29. They give up maybe a sixth. Trade back, get 2 picks in the second, get a wide receiver and an edge. I think Brad stacks up.
Tori, man, what you think Brad gonna do with this first round pick?
He has so many options, and there's so many people that he could go for. I'm personally super still high on Cooper DeJean. Love him. Think he could do great things. I'm also good with Kool-Aid. They could take Jerson Newton, but I also really like A.D. Mitchell. So
I like Mitchell.
a lot of things that he could do right in there.
I'm with you, Tori. Like, I love Kool-Aid, man. Like, I really like the cornerback Kool-Aid coming from Alabama, man. Like, I think Brad Holmes gonna trade up. Like, the draft is in Detroit. He trying to, okay, you know, a lot of people gonna be coming out of Detroit to make sure to represent our Lions and everything else like that. He's trying to get the people a show, something to remember. He just had the jerseys get dropped. You feel me? Like, I think he's gonna trade up, man. I think he's gonna select Kool-Aid, man. I think he's gonna solidify this secondary. Even though we do need somebody opposite of Hutch, and I think
Kool-Aid might be there.
Address that in the second round. What'd you say?
Kool-Aid might be there, bro.
Man, if Kool-Aid there, bro, that's a blessing, bro. That's a blessing. Sky, man, you tell us what Brad Holmes you think he should do with that first round pick, man.
I mean, like you guys all said. I mean, everybody said like basically what everybody's thinking because it's how Brad's gonna draft at this point in time because I mean, first round picks he usually goes with talent / kind of need based on their draft board, which is a mystery to all of us because they base their draft picks on what they think, not what so it's a really close knit kind of thing. So it's kind of hard to gauge that, but you can kind of see where their vision is and what they're doing with the team in the previous drafts. So like it's what's weird about this draft is like there's a couple different positions that are super heavy and like so it makes you think that okay he would go like maybe one of those in the first because it's a need like wide receivers decently heavy, cornerbacks heavy, linemen's heavy, like not D line but like offensive line is super heavy in this draft. We all three of those positions we need, but then on the flip side of it you got okay so with that being said so the DNs the D tackles they're not those draft groups aren't heavy like so it's very top heavy so he could go DN right off rip secure something there for the future. I don't think he's going to do that because of our depth currently, especially with the Davenport signing, and then we still got Pascal and James getting re-signed and adding readers, so that means Aleem can slide out sometimes in a 3-tech, / DN position with an outside linebacker there, especially with James there. That's a great lineup with James and McNeil next to each other. We've seen that shit, especially with Reader now being in there. So I don't know if a D-line is going to be it. To me, it's between a corner and a fucking wide receiver, and whoever drops in the best player on their board. And I hope it's a wide receiver, just because that position is to me literally the only position that's going to get instant playing time. Yeah, they're going to fill if you go out there and get a guy in the first round and you secure that that 5th-year option, that means that you're here like okay, I'm drafting you to utilize you at this position. Period. Plain and simple. So he's going to basically be a starter there and swapping in and out with Donovan Peoples-Jones essentially until he gets his bearings. So, but good corner falls. Wide receiver gets scooped, or we move up and he gets a guy like you could see corner. Like you could definitely see corner. So like, I don't know. They filled a lot with free agency, so it kind of points certain directions. Like you don't go and sign a 1-year guy and then draft a guy behind him unless it's a supreme opportunity like the Chauncey Gardner and Brian Brandt situation where a guy falls so far you're like, fuck, well, I gotta fucking take him even though my room is fucking stacked out the ass. Why not? He's there. So
do you think okay, so you said wide receiver possibly. What do you think? You like Leggett?
Fuck Leggett. I don't like 6'1" buff guys playing X wide receiver, to be honest with you, man. He's not going to be what you think he is. He's not going to be DJ Metcalf. He's not as big. He's not as fast. He's not as tall.
I don't need him to be DK Metcalf.
But you need him to catch 50-50 balls. He done that in college against mid. Like, bro, he's not the guy you're thinking he is. Like, he's not that X wide receiver.
I'm with you, Sky.
To me, if anything, you go out there and you secure Brian Thomas Jr. If you're really wanting to be fucking, I'm going for a Super Bowl, you trade up and you guarantee him or fucking the dude out of Texas. I always blank. Adoree, what's his last name?
Mitchell.
Adonai Mitchell. Sorry. Adonai Mitchell. You go ahead and get him or Brian Thomas, or even if you are smart about it and you really play it smart, you slide back or slide up, and then you draft and you move up in the second and you get Keon Coleman.
I'll take Keon Coleman in the second.
You don't need, because to me, his draft stock has fell like a motherfucker for some reason. I don't know if there's a problem with whatever, and I don't know what these teams, but if that is the trend and that is actually what's going to happen, then why in the fuck not? Just go ahead and draft your corner, move up, draft your corner, and take a third or a fifth round and move the fuck up a couple spots. And then go ahead and get your wide receiver in the second round, and then fill the rest of your roster, however you fucking feel like. Go get your other lineman, go get your a second corner, draft another late wide receiver to make sure you have depth. Go draft another a linebacker to make sure you have depth behind that, and then just chill, and then wait, because you have every position filled at that point, and the only guy that's actually going to get fucking playing time is maybe the guy that plays swing tackle, maybe, and then your X. Because like it or not, if you draft a corner, unless he's an all-star in camp, bro, you guys know he's not going to start over Robinson. You know he's not going to start for the guy they traded for in Carlton Davis. Nope, so to me, unless they go ahead and get fucking dickhead out of Michigan in the second round or something like that, there'd be no point for drafting a corner in the first round.
Which I think he's a slot corner though. Like he's better off in the slot.
But that tells me if they don't go out and sign a safety, right? They don't go and sign another safety. What is that? And they go and draft that corner. That means they want Brian Branch playing safety now, and they're going to rotate between Kirby and Iffy and whoever they draft at that nickel corner spot. That's their plan then. It's a tell. It's really a giveaway if they do those things. If they sign another safety,
it would be them saying that we're putting Brian Branch at safety and Iffy going to be more in the box.
Right, because if they go out and get a veteran guy and they sign a guy at safety, that means they're going to rotate his fucking ass in if it's not fucking CJ Moore quality guy. You know what I'm saying? So if they go sign Tracy or Simmons or whoever the fuck ever out there is going to play rotation, that means they're rotating those four guys. That means Brian Branch is going to be playing fucking nickel. That means Iffy is going to be playing fucking nickel, which is cool. Absolutely. I'm cool with either direction you go. It's just that you still got to Ferrari that offense for Goff. Whatever the fuck you do, Jared needs to be taken care of in this situation, so it better be up front to me. Because the wide receivers are very top heavy to me. You can get a really guy that could be there for fucking a minute.
Yeah, you can get this wide receiver class, like you said, this wide receiver class is deep. So like
right. Or you take a chance on
do you go off this line then? Right.
So you get like Luke McCaffrey in the fucking like 4th, 5th round, bro. You get Roman Wilson in the 3rd round.
Fuck that, bro. That's bullshit. That just means that you're counting on Sam Laporta and J-Mo and Amon-Ra to carry the complete fucking load. Because none of these guys that you have on your roster are going to do what Josh Reynolds did for you. Like it or not, outside that last fucking game, as much as you fucking hate the guy, he was there all fucking year long.
Yeah,
what we call him?
First down touchdown.
So go ahead.
You gotta fill that role either by a couple guys or by a guy. So if you have a draft at 29, you can literally move up or move back a little bit and get a guy in Keon Coleman or Brian Thomas if you move up, or A.D. Mitchell, whatever.
If you can't move up to get Thomas, I'm cool with taking Keon in the second.
Absolutely.
Right. It's just, and everybody like he said, O-line first. I don't know if he means first by that, but I just can't see you drafting an O-lineman that's going to be a backup.
Yeah,
there's no way.
in the position they want to win. Now they don't need somebody that's going to come in here and just going to produce now. Not somebody going to sit back and wait on a year. And we talked about that later.
Not seeing the future with Ragnow. Unless they're really thinking that Ragnow is not going to be available this season, halfway through the season, then yeah, okay. If they draft a lineman, that's what I'm seeing. I see he is not going to be available half the year. And we need somebody for the sliding Glasgow spot when Glasgow moves over to center.
Yeah, I see that too. And I don't got a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that.
But if that's the plan, cool. But you don't need to do it with the first round pick. You can go get fucking anybody, dude.
No, yeah,
the O line is deep.
Yeah,
it's probably one of the deepest. Out of all the positions, it's probably one of the deepest.
It's wide receiver and O lineman.
It's in corner
or defensive end. You can't forget the defensive end, bro.
Defensive end is light this year, bro. Defensive end is
light. Yeah.
That means you putting a lot of faith in Davenport, which he has not shown that he can do it.
It's not just Davenport. You have James Houston. You have Derek Barnes.
But they put James Houston in the bad spot every year, Scotty. Last year, like they had him in the way out of position, Scott. So they gonna use him the same way.
If you're saying that's what you're gonna do, I just wouldn't do it because you can get like Trice in the fucking second or third fucking round if he falls. Like, there's no reason to go out and get a guy unless you know he's gonna be part of the future. Period.
I like Ricky Pearsall. For he's a nice guy.
If you go out and draft a defensive end, he is gonna be. You're telling me that this is gonna be the guy across from Hutch for the future.
Marshawn Nealon, bro. Marshawn Nealon's a good edge player.
Is this a really hard sell for a defensive end right now? Unless you're telling me that my guy at the top of my board is this guy, Newton, maybe. But why would you just sign DJ Reader?
What if Latu fell? Latu fell.
I still wouldn't, man. I'm still see.
Again, I'm always gonna be with how this team. All right, let's go back to square one.
Yeah,
what have we always said that this team needs to fucking win every year with the quarterback that we have at helm right now?
Offensive line.
The offense in general. If the offense is not Ferrari'd up, locked and loaded with weapons out the fucking ass, this doesn't work. Regardless of how good that fucking defense is, this don't work, man. It don't work. So I agree stacking defense, but with the depth of it, unless it's your guy and you know it's your guy, just go wide receiver. Just go fucking wide receiver.
I agree, because also, I mean, not that Brad and Dan are going to care, but if we take somebody in the first and they're not used, we saw it with J-Mo. Everybody is going to throw a freaking tantrum over it.
Tori, he was hurt though. He was hurt.
No, even when he wasn't hurt. I'm one of J-Mo's biggest fans, but when J-Mo wasn't on the field 24/7, it was awful.
The fan base was nuts.
Yeah, and if they take somebody in this first round when we are pushing for the Super Bowl and we're not seeing them, everybody's going to blow the fuck up. And it doesn't matter to them. But still,
I totally agree.
They need somebody that's going to come in and make a difference. And right now, I'm not putting any of these rookies into this O-line to start.
No.
Yeah, no way.
We saw it last year too with the 2 first-round picks with Gibbs and Jack Campbell. People was mad with how they were being used, with them not being as used as they wanted them to be, and it's like, shit, man. This everybody's. I mean, David Montgomery to start the year off was going pretty well before he got hurt.
Right? We've seen it.
Yeah, right. They weren't ready.
About it.
And Anzalone had the best year of his career, man.
We thought the same thing everybody else did until about 3 games in, and we were like, okay, now we understand. It literally took me to go to an actual fucking Lions game, and it was like, holy fuck.
I'm not satisfied with Davenport.
No wonder why we're doing this shit. Because I stared down, because everybody here on the show, guys, listen, and knows where my season tickets are. And I'm at the Madden view, so behind the quarterback, because I love that fucking
He
view.
said the Madden view.
And all I did all fucking game was watch our DBs get fucking torn the fuck down. And it's just crazy just how bad they were getting beat, like right off the line of scrimmage. So that's when everybody, like, when you think back to the beginning of the season where you're like, why in the fuck is he always like, why are these deep third, downs and all, getting beat, and why are we in man? Like, because that's his defense. That's what he wants to do. He just realized about 7-8 games in that he needed to make a change or this shit wasn't going to fucking work.
Let's go, Sky. I got a Sky, DaeDae, Tori, Mike. I got a question for all y'all. Do you think that changes now that he brought in Davis? He got Robinson. He got Mosley coming back off injury. He re-signed Vildor, and we might pick up a corner in the draft. Do you think that changed? That defensive scheme changed? Or we go a lot of man, or do we go back to the zone coverage? I'm gonna start off with you, Scott.
I mean, just like I was saying, like we are literally gonna go back to what we were doing last year. It's just gonna be more effective. We went out and got man corners because that's literally what he wants to do. We've proven it. He wants to blitz and man the fuck up. So I don't mind it because he is learning. I mean, I was on his ass at the beginning of the year, so it's hard for me to like chew my words here, but I mean, he's gotten a lot better. Like he really has gotten better at the diversity of his play calling, knowing when.
Are you talking about this man right here? You talking about AG?
I mean, he's a defensive coordinator. I'm not saying that I'm like smarter than him or anything like that, but from a bird's eye fucking view, sometimes like from the TV view, and you guys are like, if you guys don't go to a game and watch these fucking corners get fucking torched from a different angle, like it's tough. Like you're not, because the TV view only shows you once the wide receiver runs past the fucking TV view, you don't see what's going on deep. So that's about 15, 20 yards. And that's what happened every single fucking time was our corners were getting torched about 15, 20 yards downfield because Jerry Jacobs was getting outran. Cam Sutton was getting outran. Finally, it slowed down a little bit when Jerry went out and Vildor came in, and then Cam was getting picked on. So here we go. There's your answer, boys and girls. They fixed it. Supposedly. We got to see, but they went out and fixed it, supposedly.
Tori.
Is
AG's defense going to be different this year?
I think we're going to see exactly what we saw at the end of last year. A lot of the beginning of the years, these guys weren't going out and executing. AG can call whatever he wants, but if a guy misses, that's not AG's fault. That's player execution. I think they finally, about halfway through the season, locked in, understood, okay, I need to be here. I need to do this. And they started actually doing it. Because whether they understand it, they know, oh, I'm supposed to go get this guy. I'm supposed to cover this. Whether they do it or not, completely different things. And they started actually doing the things they needed to do. And that's when our defense started improving. But I think it's just going to be the same as last year. Also improved with they cleared out the whole cornerback room. So we're going to see what they thought about that.
They didn't clear it out. Some people cleared out themselves. Shout out to Cam Sutton. I'm just saying.
They cleared that out. So it's going to be a whole new look with the same theories and play calling, I believe.
Mike.
Yeah, they bringing up some good points, and I agree. Like last year, I was saying it, Sky was saying it after he went to the game. Like I was saying it from, like when you watch the games live, you don't get to see everything just due to the TV angle. But when you got the NFL Plus and you can watch the All 22 film, and y'all know when we was doing the shows and we was doing film reviews too on some of the shows, like you could see like players are in position to make plays. They just not doing what they need to be doing. Like you saw the stunts was sloppy. We got defensive linemen running into other defensive linemen. Like shit was way crazy on the defensive side of the ball. But I agree with what Scott said. I think we're going to go back to a man focus, man to man. Robertson and Davis, man, they're going to get it done. I like Davis a lot. Like, no, people are knocking him not always being available, but man, like if he could play this season and only miss like 3 games, I'm fine with that as long as they're not the important games we need, like for the playoff push and all that. But if he's out there on the field and he's able to play man, because he kind of fell off when Tampa went more to his own scheme. But if they could just play man here,
like, that's the crazy thing.
right? If they could just play man here, like he's going to shine. I think he's the CB1 that we need. We knew Cam Sutton was not a CB1 before the season even started, man. Like what they was asking him to do the last half of the season was just ridiculous. But it was getting us wins though, because even though he was getting torched and we had receivers going off for like 200 sub 200 yards, like we were still winning the majority of them games.
Yeah, no, what the crazy I just want to add this really quick too, that it was very evident what was going on in the situation in the DB room as soon as Jerry Jacobs went down. It went from Jerry Jacobs getting torched to Cam Sutton getting torched. Like it literally shifted. Like everybody, the picking on shifted because we went.
And that's when even when they brought Vildor in, they was doing that. So like
that first game happened with Vildor in there. We're like, okay, Cam got hit with a big one for the first time. We were like, oh shit, what the fuck? And then it happened again. And then it happened again. And we were like, they ain't even throwing on Vildor's side. They ain't even throwing at him. They just throwing at
the ball and hit him in the
face,
face, man.
game. I mean, that's what they were doing. Cam was getting picked on so bad. So, listen, one thing to add to that too, Mike. Why in the fuck was everybody hating on the Vildor signing? Kendall came in a really weird situation and played just fine. And everybody wants to hate him because the ball hit him in the head and it deflected and Ayuk made a great play.
He got beat by CeeDee Lamb too.
Like,
yeah,
everybody forgets
that CeeDee Lamb play wasn't his fault. That was on
that's an account. Yeah,
that is the hardest play to cover ever right there, bro. That is a 12-second play where a guy is running a deep post. You're on his hip, and then he curls instantly backside and just starts running upfield. That is, it's unguardable. Sauce Gardner is getting torched by that shit.
Exactly. Nobody is covering
There's
for
no
12
corner
seconds.
in the league that is covering CeeDee Lamb.
Deion Sanders is not covering for 12 seconds.
Post-turned, post-corner bullshit for a deep scramble play touchdown. I give him that. Vildor did everything he needed to do. But everybody forgets on the fucking Ayuk play that Vildor made the play. He just didn't catch the fucking ball because he's a DB. And it just so happened to hit him in the face mask perfectly to reflect straight up in the fucking air.
Hit him in the face mask perfectly.
One of the best wide receivers in the fucking league just so happens to be right there and catch the ball. Like,
yeah, I agree with you, Sky.
I'm not hating on you, Bindle. Fuck everybody, bro.
He was in position.
You got signed again.
He was in position.
And you say hit him perfectly.
Going to the Dallas, like going back to the Dallas game, that was like what I just said. Like players were in positions to make plays, they didn't make the play. Derek Barnes should have had that sack, and that should have been a safety. Like,
oh my God, don't bring that up. Hey, he made up for it, though. He made up for it with the interception.
Yeah, he made up for it with that pick against the Buccaneers in the playoffs. But just to go to that play, like I'm not knocking Vildor for that. You can't cover for 2 minutes, man.
Like that was the definite. If anybody needs to see a definition of a whipped hit stick in real life, that is it.
You flick the joystick just a hair.
You flick the joystick early, dude.
And back to Ayuk, like he's a way better receiver than Deebo Samuels. I don't care what nobody say. Like he's way better as a receiver than Deebo Samuels.
Absolutely. That's why he's gonna.
DaeDae, we go get your point of view before we switch the topic. You think the AG's defense is gonna be different this year, or what's going on?
I hope so. I hope our man coverage is a lot better than it was last year. I don't want to see. When we get to fourth down and it's like fourth and like 15, 20, you're like, oh, man, they're going to get this. Because how many of those long ones did we get cooked on last year on fourth down? Fourth and 15, fourth and 20, we were getting cooked.
All right.
I know it was such a good sign.
My thing was what AG had to work with last year. He did more than a miracle job. You feel me?
Man,
with this defense.
That's our third or fourth quarter.
Man, listen, bro, we ain't gonna get into that. Hey, don't start talking about him. We did. Everybody, Detroit fans give AG a lot of slack. For real, you give him a lot of shit.
Okay, so
I did.
Yeah, hey, Bandit won them fired.
Hey, listen. Whoa, what?
I was just playing.
I didn't want to
Okay.
fight. I mean, he was on the hot seat for me. I always told you this. If he,
Yeah, he was on. But look what Sky. He didn't
No,
have.
I'm saying Neil wanted him fired though.
Man,
No,
you
he
lying,
did,
bro.
but what I'm saying-
Don't push my hairline back no farther than what it
I'm
was.
saying
I'm
is
just
what
playing,
I
I'm just
always give AG flack is like, dude, KYP, bro. Like, I understand you want to do something and you're trying to force it. But KYP, bro, know your personnel. You can't be running fucking man coverage, deep routes, single high safety with fucking Jerry Jacobs and Cam Sutton, bro. That shit don't work. Know your personnel, bro. Like, what the fuck? And then we've seen it halfway through the season. He's like, all right. I got to zone a little bit.
Change it up.
I got to zone a little bit. And then we started a zone blitz. It literally started to change and morph into this, like, weird little versatile fucking defense that he was like, okay. And then Kindle stepped in. He's like, oh, guess what? I can run fucking man more. And then he tried to run man more, and Cam started to get fucking touched and a torch, and then it fucking literally went and morphed into a fucking nice little zone.
Let me tell you about my uncle, man. Like give a.
If
Good job. He learned. He learned. He
gonna get it right though.
If AG,
leave my uncle AG alone, man.
Good shit, AG. No, I give him his flowers. He fucking learned. He became the #1 player coach on defense. Like, dude, he did fine. Like, he learned halfway through the season. That's all you want. He got to an NFC championship game. You learned from your fucking mistakes early, bro. It was great. Thank you. Good job, dude. Now you got help. And now go show what the fuck's up, AG. Go show the league what happens when you give you players.
And what if he doesn't?
Then he gets fired.
Okay, there we go.
We've already been
Hey, yeah, we have to be
coaches, so
we have to be at least top 10 defense this year. And I think we could be top 5, but we have to be at least top 10. Unless everybody hurt. Like, if you can't tell me with DJ Reader, that was the biggest addition on the defense. Him and Davis, I give Davis his props too, but Reader, man, he's gonna do so much for this defense, man. It's gonna be ridiculous if he's healthy.
I mean, for the middle, are you talking? I mean, yeah. I mean, realistically, it helps, like, our entire line out to get one-on-ones.
Yes, like, because I mean, before it was just Aleem and Hutch. Like, nobody else on that other half mattered. Like, now, I mean, you can't double team all three of them, man. They gonna get their one-on-ones, and Aleem and Hutch is gonna eat, and then the other defensive end, whether that's Pascal or Davenport. Or maybe James Houston too. Like, they just gonna eat, because you're gonna have somebody in the middle of the field. He's not gonna be getting the sacks. Like, we had some dumbass fans on Twitter talking about, oh, he's only gets like 1 sack or 1.5 sacks every season. That's not his role, man. He's gonna penetrate, and he's gonna let the boys eat. Right, he's gonna let the boys eat. And guess what? Guess what? Even though he's getting double teamed, he's still gonna push the middle and force some pressure, and they're gonna clean up.
Facts, bro. Just push the pocket. All we need to do is literally just push the fucking pocket for our DNs. Just push the pocket for Hutch, and whoever else is either Davenport or James Houston pushing the other side. That's all we want, bro. That's all we need.
Davenport's a bum, bro. I don't know why Lions fans are so high on him.
It's not a
hey, man. He gonna get some cleanup sacks, man. If he's healthy, like, he's gonna get some cleanup sacks. I wouldn't, like, if he's getting enough snaps. I wouldn't be shocked if he gets like 8+.
I mean, I don't know why you're like to me, right? It's not the highest thing, on the board of saying signings, but like, there's no really reason to be negative about it. Because, like, at the end of the day, if we get a Charles Harris first year out of it, like some shit like this, would you be happy?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So signing that measly contract that he's got to a 1 year, I mean,
small risk, big potential, big reward, man.
Exactly.
Like, all I need from him, if he's on the field and he's not on IR, is to get me 6+ sacks this year. That's all I need.
Yep.
Absolutely. All right, before we go into the next topic, we got 230 people in here. I appreciate everybody being here, man. If y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Detroit Family Report on YouTube.
230. Thank you.
Appreciate y'all being here, man. And we also got to give out another show on our program. We got every Tuesday. Nothing but the smoke. That's with Rumble and Beastrilla. So if y'all check in every Tuesday at 6 p.m., y'all can catch them. They Detroit Fan Report
they're on
Tuesday.
time.
They're on time. For sure.
Hey, y'all ain't
gonna
shit,
get
man.
Hey, we started a little late too. It ain't all you, Mike.
Yeah,
bro.
it ain't all you, Mike. It ain't all you. But we're gonna get into the next topic. We're gonna just talk about these jersey relievers, man. You from
Oh, here we go.
Detroit did drop their new Lions jerseys, man.
Yo, Chad, if you can throw some thumbs up or thumbs down on what you think this is about with these jerseys, because I'm loving these motherfuckers.
I love them all except for the white one.
We're gonna talk about each. We're gonna talk about the home jerseys, talk about the away jerseys. We're gonna talk about the alternate jerseys. First jersey we're gonna start off with is the white ones. Sky, man, I know you're excited about it, man. How you feeling about these white jerseys, man? I think they're our home jerseys, ain't they?
Well, I think so, yeah. So now my thing about it is I've been begging for the black. I don't really give a fuck about the white or the blue jersey. I will say that right now.
You can't do that, bro. Wait, don't even do it. Wait, Paul, don't even speak. We ain't gonna put.
Man.
No, we're gonna just get him on the screen. Mike, man, how you feel about the white jerseys, man?
No, you can't do that to me like that. Hey, man.
Why you cut Sky off like that?
You got to mute. Sky, do it. Shut the fuck up.
Why you cut Sky off like that, man? Get the mic
Man,
back to
listen.
Sky.
No. I already know what you about to do. No, Scott, we're just gonna hold you for the black jersey. You don't care what he already said. I don't give a fuck about the white or the blue jersey.
All right,
He better go straight into it. You know I was saving the black jerseys for last. Goddamn it, Bo.
And the white
That's
jersey.
a goddamn Bo moment right there, man.
I see what's going on now. The white jerseys, man, I love them, man. Like I wasn't a fan. Like when they leaked, I wasn't a fan of the holes in either of the jerseys, but seeing them on the players, they look a lot better. Like they look a lot better than what the leaked version was. So, I agree with you, Rumble. They clean as hell. So, them white ones ain't nothing wrong with those, man. They switching up the pants too. They either doing the blue or the
that's what you
white.
about to say. They're switching the pants, man. Yeah.
I don't even think they doing silver
white,
no more.
white.
So
That's
I'm
wrong,
for it.
Now all white on white, bro. I was like, yeah, that's clean.
Yep, I'm for it, man. I don't got no issues with the jersey.
Tori, how you feel about the white jerseys?
I like the whites. They're my least favorite of the three. They look really good. The white on whites can be really nice.
Yeah, those are our away jerseys, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, like the whites are fine. I like them. They're good.
you like the all white though, Tori?
Not as much as the others, but yeah. I'm a Sky.
DaeDae, man, how you like the
so.
white jerseys, man?
Yeah, Tori, tell me which ones do you like?
DaeDae's like you don't like the white jerseys at all.
I just there's something about them. I don't like the way they look. I don't know what it is. They seem kind of a little blah, like the white ones do. They don't scream like throwback or anything like the blue ones do. But I mean, they're clean. Don't get me wrong; they're still clean. But they're just like I'm with Tor. They're not my favorite. They're probably my last one.
Yeah.
Never know though. They could look different on game day. You know what I'm saying? Like, could look different on the field.
I mean,
The lights.
Yeah.
The one thing about the jerseys, though, guys, like we can all agree on here, is like they did the classic kind of look with them. You know what I'm saying? So they do kind of look good, like just kind of plain like that. You know, no weird like gray. Like some people do like the putty men. I don't like the putty men.
The long johns.
No, the all grays. Yeah,
the long johns.
Yeah, I call them. Hey, listen, we're old, bro. Like that's everybody knows what the putty man is, right? From Power Rangers, bro.
How you call them long johns, though, bro?
No idea what that is.
Yeah, so
you don't know what long johns is?
No,
putty man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the putty men. Like if anybody don't know, just go look up the
I remember
putty men. Man, they're all gray. They it's just funny how to think about.
They had black Air Force One energy tour. I'll tell you that. That's all you need.
She
to know.
still don't know what that is. She still don't know what that means.
I was so confused.
Not good. Not good.
All right, we're gonna go. Let's talk about these blue jerseys because I know that's what I know somebody liked them the most. So let's talk about these blue jerseys.
Hey, all I want to say is, shit, man. The blue face mask is my favorite part.
All right, before we start anything, I'm glad Sam Laporta's up, jumping around. He's perfectly fine, getting ready for the season. After coming off that injury last year during the season, you feel me? So I'm glad to see him hopping out the tunnel. You know what I mean? That's a good sign for us. But Sky, I'll let you start. How you feel? No, we ain't gonna let Sky talk. Mike, go ahead, Sky. How you feel?
Goddamn, he ain't gonna let him talk. Hey, he treating you like John, man. Come on now.
Just kidding. He at work right now.
How you feel about the blue jerseys, man? How you feel about the blue
John hasn't
jerseys?
been here because John's at work. That's where he at. That's where he at. We got another cast member that's on.
Shout out to my man John, man.
We'll call it sick leave work.
John catching strays.
But no, I mean I like the blues. I mean
Always.
the blues are, like I said, the blues look the most classic. So like they look good as fuck. That's what we wanted. We wanted the classic look jersey, blues and whites, and then we wanted something else. So
Something else.
fuck you, Neil.
DaeDae, man. How you feel about I know this your favorite. How you feel about the blue jerseys, man?
Bro, the blue ones are so clean, bro. It screams fucking Barry Sanders area, bro. That blue. Oh man. The way the 7 looks in the block letters.
Yeah, it looks
so
good.
clean. Yeah.
Classic, bro.
I plan on getting the blue. I'm gonna replace this 32 right here with 32 branch.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Mike, you said you like the blue face masks, man. What you like about the jersey, man? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, the face masks, man. Him will all go together.
They do, man. Them face masks so clean, man. I wanted them to get away from that silver or gray shit and go back to the blue. So that was part of going back to that berries look, man. I love it. But the blue is clean, man. And we could actually see what the fucking numbers are, man. Them old jerseys, you could never tell. You could never tell what the number was.
No, because they were so blended together, like mushed together, because the jersey had a little wave in it sometimes, because their jerseys aren't completely like tight sometimes for some reason. Like,
yeah, it was really weird and awkward, man. I'm so glad we're not dealing with those jerseys anymore.
Yeah.
Tori, how you feeling about the blue jerseys, man?
Huge step up from the white. I love the blues. And if you watch that video, the white just looks like it's glowing. It looks fluorescent. It's so bright. It's so bold. You're not, like you guys said, you're gonna see that number. It stands out. They're so pretty. I do not like the gray pants with those though. I hope they do white with them instead.
Did that set something off when you seen those?
A little bit.
Hell no.
See, that's why we got you. Make sure we're not looking tacky, right? I'm kidding.
Freaking
But no, they're pretty. Man. Huge step up from the white, in my opinion.
So for 1 to 5, what do y'all get a white jerseys? Mike, I'm gonna start with you. Scale of 1 to 5, what do you get a white jersey? 5 being the highest. The white jersey get a 5?
Yeah, I mean, shit, they all getting a 5 for me. So, except for the last one. We'll get to the last one.
That's a 10. That's a 10.
Yeah, and them black ones, that's a million, man.
Yeah.
All right, fuck this. Let's talk about the black ones. Everybody want to talk about? Let's talk about the black ones.
Hey, let Sky go, man. He been trying to talk about these since the first one.
4 storied teams contending to be king, but there can only be one. We'll be the one with more grit, more attitude, more drive. That foot always on the gas. After all, this is the Motor City, and we are the Lions.
Sky. You know how to do it big for the black ones. You know how to go do it big for the black ones. Go ahead, Scott. This is your time to shine. Take it.
Yo, man, my thing with those black ones, bro, like the black on black with the Honolulu blue with the Mustang blue helmets, bro. That, dude, we've been the one thing we've been asking for, right? We kind of got it last year with those old school helmets. We kind of seen it.
When it's raw, are we retiring them?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
that's a damn shame.
But we kind of seen it. We kind of seen it with like the chrome kind of look, like that chrome minty kind of look. We're like, okay, we see the vision. We see the vision. But now we starting to get into like the cool shit, like the college kids get. Like that, the no fun league is starting to get fun a little bit.
Absolutely.
So that's my whole thing with it. It's like, this is what we want. We want a nice fluorescent looking pop jersey. Makes it
helmets is sick
we don't get nice shit in Detroit usually. We got some nice shit. Guys, we got nice shit. We're here now. We got nice shit. We don't look like dumbasses no more.
We owe it all to Dan. If Dan won the division, we got the black jerseys back.
Like, they're 20 billion times better than our jerseys we had last year. All of them. Period.
Yeah.
Hey,
not even close.
What Daddy was talking about was Rob Wood said Dan Campbell asked to bring the black jerseys back 3 years ago, and Rob told him he could when he won the division. So when he went out there and won that division, he got them black jerseys back.
Thank you, Dan Campbell.
Thank you, Dan Campbell. And he wore the black jerseys when he played for here, though.
I know. Well, I think I would get a Dan Campbell with the black jersey, bro.
I'm about to get the Dan Campbell black jersey. Fuck it. Just for that.
No, Dan Campbell.
I'll retire
not that bum.
Fairleigh jersey.
Oh, here's Tori.
Captain Jack, huh?
Yeah.
Need a big
Tori, how you feel about the black jerseys, man? And even though you got a black jersey on yourself right now, I know you.
It's all I've wanted. Last year, I went around looking for the black jerseys because I was like, they're not going to give them to us. There's no way. So when I started seeing the leaks, I was so excited. It's all I've wanted. They're perfect. They're beautiful. The helmets with them are perfect. They are the best jerseys in the league.
Oh, happy day.
Literally, yeah. Best jerseys in the league by far.
Hey, but listen, on a real note, though, a lot of Lions fans didn't want the black jersey because they remember that was a year that we went 0-16 and everything. They were talking about that, brought up the bad history and everything else. So a lot of Lions fans don't like the black jersey. Scott.
Why? Why, though?
They haters. And, man, that shit, I don't even know how to put it, but I will say, Dan Campbell, man, I grow into more of a fan of this dude. Like, he wanted the jerseys, and Rob Wood held up to his promise. He said if we win a division, he'd bring the black jerseys back. Not only did he bring them back, but they're better than what they were before because nobody said anything about the helmet, man. That helmet is cold. Yeah, nobody said nothing about the helmet. That helmet is cold. Like, that color of that helmet is ridiculous. Right. Right. Man,
set it off. That set it off, bro. Like,
man, that helmet is nasty.
I would like that at every home game, like not just alternate jersey. Can we make that every that jersey is raw, bro, with that helmet, bro. Like I like the last year's helmet, bro. The old school Mustang look to the helmet, bro. That was raw too. Like where all the blue or gray, that was all slick,
good, bro.
But the jersey from the helmet, that looks so slick, bro. So slick,
so good,
nasty.
If you haven't seen it, chat. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out, please. Like I know we've seen the clip right here, but like there's better pictures. There's better pictures where you can really look at the helmet and everything like that. Just go look at it. It's so good.
I can upload them real quick if you want me to.
Yeah, pull one up real quick because you got the line is completely different on it. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole detail of it is completely different. Like if you haven't seen it from the side, and except for that little snippet right there, it's hard to tell like exactly what it is. But that thing is so
perfect.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing too. You know, people are saying it may look too close to the Carolina Panthers and all that kind of shit in their black scheme, but like, nah, bro. Two
Ours clear
completely
the
different
Panthers.
blues. Two completely different blues.
And they've got like stripes in the armpits, don't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, isn't that like the Panther scratch or whatever?
Mm-hmm. Cat scratch.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So no, it's I don't think it's anywhere close at all. At all.
And that little like, what is the word? Collar where they have the Motor City written into the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like,
that
we
shit
don't
cold
see
too.
that, but that's just so nice with the detail that they put that in.
They put a lot of effort into these jerseys because one of them got like 313 on the inside of the neck.
I didn't see
Yeah.
that.
Like wearing those jerseys around,
Yeah,
seeing those
it got on
jerseys around
the inside of the
stadium
collar.
is gonna look so nice. Like there's some
Yeah,
quality
I'm
damn
definitely
jerseys.
getting
Good job.
definitely getting one in every colorway.
Yeah, good job, man. Good job, Detroit art team.
Wow.
For real, you guys did a phenomenal fucking job. Cause, woof, good shit.
There it
Man,
is.
I was so scared, man. I thought they was gonna give us some like minimalist bullshit like some of these other teams, but man, Detroit, they killed it, man. They knocked it out the park.
They're so good.
Slick,
look at
man.
that.
Man, that's
That's so
just
clean.
man, that's
That's
so
so clean.
cold.
The gray pants can go, but
I'm with Tor on that. I'm with Tor on that because
switch
I
to
would
gray
rather.
to white.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Or it's all
I'm with you
blue.
on that.
Just all
All
blue.
blue. And
Yeah,
I
that should be the colors. That should
I
be the colors.
guarantee they wear
All
the
blue.
gray and the blue like one time, and then
They go
Goff's
back to
gonna want
blueberry.
All blue and all white.
They're gonna want to wear the
Yep.
blueberries. They're gonna wear the blueberries. Goff even said it in like a game. Like there was a clip of it. He's like, "We play well in the blueberries," so like he likes the blueberries. I like the blueberry look too, like the all blue. I like that
Mhm.
shit.
No more gray pants.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do with the gray pants. I don't
Get
even
rid
know.
of them.
I don't even really know why they're still here. They should wear them with the whites, maybe.
No.
Well, but that's the thing. They took away with them with the whites. The whites is only gonna be blue or white.
Oh, gotcha. There you go then.
Well, y'all know what Sheila Ham Forrest said, right? The Super Bowl is next, y'all.
That's the queen of Detroit, bro.
The queen of
Dress
Detroit.
her.
She said it so. The next thing
I love you, baby.
on objective is holding that Super Bowl trophy. For real. Like, I believe in Sheila, man. I think she has done 100% great job since she took over this organization, man. Bringing Chris
That's the
Billman
queen of
in,
Detroit you're
hiring
talking
Barry
about right
Sanders, getting her and Calvin Johnson relationship with the Lions back in order, getting his team reorganized, and hiring Dan Campbell, hiring Brad Hunt. She ain't did nothing. I give Sheila all hell's to Sheila, man. Like, can we get applause for Sheila, man? The great things she did to Detroit, man.
She's amazing.
Hey,
You better clap harder.
the best owner in Lions history, man.
By far.
And she a female.
Facts.
I love my females. Like, thank you, Sheila. For real, man. Like, I'm going to the draft in
And it
Detroit,
just started
man.
with, and it just started with smart hires. She took her time and hired smart coaches with a plan.
And
And she
hired Brad
believed in
Holmes.
them.
She hired Brad Holmes. She's
I mean,
already
Brad
the goat
Holmes
for
does
that.
help.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Dan Campbell's doing a hell of a job too.
And man, they was talking about biting kneecaps and stuff, man. It was,
Dan was clowned when he got hired on. He was clowned.
But I will say this: Brad is probably going to go down as the greatest GM in Lions history, if not already. So,
And she stood by the coaches. What was it, 2 seasons ago? She came out and did that presser and said, we believe in the coaching staff. We believe in this front office staff. The time is coming. And I think it was like a game or two after that is when we turned that whole season around and we fell short of playoffs. So she believes in these guys. She sees their plan from the start, even though it was rocky. She saw the vision and she stuck with them because she could have easily been like, well, this isn't working. Bye. On to the next. But she stuck with them.
hey, man, big ups, man. Big praises to Sheila, man. Sky, man, you got anything else you want to get into before we head out of here, man? I appreciate everybody being here, but go ahead, Sky. You got any topics, man?
I mean, honestly, besides that, let's jump into the draft a little bit here. I want to talk about a little draft. With it coming up next week, guys, like make sure you guys are coming out to the draft if you can. It's
Sunday. We're doing a live draft show, so with DaeDae, Mike, and Leo. So look for that too. I don't know what time y'all want to start, but
I mean,
go ahead. What do you want to talk about with the draft, Sky?
Hey, y'all should come on that show too. Whoever want to come on and jump on, y'all can hop on.
Yeah, I mean, everybody should go check out the draft show too. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's soon.
But as for the draft in Detroit, like make sure you guys are going. Check out downtown Detroit, man. That shit's gonna be crazy. You never know if we're gonna get an opportunity like this again, as a city. So let's make sure we show out. Show up a lot of people. Let's make the city some money. So we can have nice things. Because as a person that season ticket holder, I go to Detroit all the time. Like go to the city. Like it's nice right now. The city is chill as fuck. There's shit to do every day, every time, everywhere. Like it's a good fucking time right now. To visit Detroit for real. So if you haven't, and then you're thinking about going to the draft, go fucking to the draft. The shit's free. So
we'll be there.
We will be there. Yes, we will.
We will be there.
We'll be street walking a live show there. So. So come if you see us walking around, stop by if you want to be on the show and say what's up.
DaeDae, your closing words.
Well, I don't know. I don't have anything to say.
Man, a few words.
DaeDae from on Twitter on Mark 2 first and 6.
I would like to give a shout out to the Red Wings. They tried. They did their part, won 2 games that they had to win to get into the playoffs. But unfortunately, the Capitals did not lose any games. So, yeah.
I feel like this that season when the second year Dan Campbell season. You feel me? They had their bad season. They got the season when they was real close to getting the playoffs. Next year they'll be there. That's why I feel.
Yeah, they're on the right path, man. The only team that's not on the right path, we didn't even talk about unless y'all talked about.
We're not going to talk about.
We don't talk about them right now.
Yeah, that's a smart move. That's a smart move. I ain't mad.
Listen, for everybody listening, we don't talk about the Pistons right now, okay? Because
who?
That's bad.
See, I didn't even miss them. He missed them.
Mike, man, let everybody know they can find you at your closing words, man.
All right, y'all can find me at One Pride. Damn, I almost forgot my shit. One Pride _JR on Twitter. I'm not calling it X. X is stupid. But hey, man, great show, y'all. This was excellent, man. We're gonna roll out more shows for you guys. Thanks to everybody that came out and that commented and was part of the live chat, man. We salute you guys, man.
We appreciate you guys.
Hey, it's a record. It's our record, man. 271 people, man, all at once, man. Hey, I appreciate everybody that came and watched on it. Tori, let them know where they can find you at, Miss Lady of Detroit Fan Report.
You can find me on Twitter at TorXOO.
For sure. And y'all know who I am, man. Bandit, man. Hey, everybody could please hit that subscribe button, man. I appreciate that. Like I said, man, I appreciate everybody coming and watching, chilling with us, man. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world doing anything you wanted to, but you came and spent this hour and 19, 20 minutes with us, man. And I appreciate it, man. Hit that subscribe button, man.
Hey, let Sky say nothing?
I did let Sky say something. He started it off.
Yeah, I started off, man. But hey, shout
out. Hey, man, with that said, man, this is Detroit. What up, though, man? We out, man.